So I'm not going to start first. From my group, Darsh is going to start first. Then I'm going to speak.
Sounds. Oh, right. Okay. So is Darsh ready?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Haribol. Okay. Remember, we need to motivate. We need to inspire. And that's what we're going to do now. So everybody, please, just say big Haribol for Darsh. Hari.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna. I'm going to mute myself.
Haribol.
Haribol. Your time starts now.
Hare Krishna. Good morning to one and all. My name is Jash Vamana. I would like to thank Varanpati Prabhu for giving me this opportunity to talk on the topic of difference between this summer vacation and last summer vacation. As we all know, this pandemic, COVID-19, has forced us to bring the change in the world as general. It has also brought impact in our lives. Some of my friends who are sitting here might not be here and would have gone to India if this pandemic was not there and after their academic semester finished. Some of them might have gone to meet their grandparents and relatives, while others would have gone for tourism in other places and pilgrimage. I'm sure none of us will be sitting here and doing this spiritual summer camp. In a way, we are very fortunate that this summer camp has brought us together, and in this summer, we are sitting together and trying to please Lord Krishna by doing different activities. I had a good fortune that last year I went to pilgrimage with my grandparents. I took the darshan of Tirupati Balaji, Rameshwaram, and Meenakshi Temple, Madurai. I even went to Vrindavan and took the darshan of Radharani in Barsana. Due to this pandemic, we all are forced to sit in our house and everyone is in their house due to lockdown. At first, I had a doubt that will this summer camp be interesting and I like it, but now I have started liking it. Anything at first for a person, he might not like it, but slowly, the topic grabs his attention and he starts liking it. I'm very happy that last summer vacation, I physically went and saw the deities. And this summer vacation, I'm hearing the good pastimes of the Lord. And through the spiritual camp, I'm doing the Navdeep tour. 18 July is always a very special day for me because the next day, which is 19 July, is my sister's birthday. So the day goes on being full of excitement and thinking about the food, gifts, and the whole family goes out for shopping. I would request everyone to chant one Hare Krishna mantra for my sister. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Very nice. Thank you, Darsh. It was very nice speech, but before I will get into it, I will request somebody else. And I wonder if Akarsh is there. Akarsh, am I pronouncing it right? Akarsh from SG group. Adarsh, not Adarsh.
Adarsh means sir.
Is it
Prabhuji.
Adarsh? Okay.
It's Adarsh.
No, Adarsh, there is some.
There is a boy called Akash.
Yes.
Yeah, Akash is there, but he's not
But
there
Prabhuji,
now.
he's not an SG. He's not an SG.
He's not in SG. Well, the list I got, he's in SG. But no, that's okay. No worries. So.
I think he is in SG, but he's not here now.
He's in SG, but he's not
Yeah.
here. Okay, no worries. From RB. Kamla is there? Kamla from
Kamala just left the group. I saw she just left the group.
Maybe as soon as I took her name. This happens sometimes. Okay, no worries. Let me just put the names down for those who are not there.
Prabhuji, Akarsh is not there in SG. Maybe they made my name into wrong spelling.
No, okay, no worries. Adarsh, I have both of yours and Akarsh's name in SG. Okay, so Pranav from SG. Anybody else? Because we have heard Rishabh Dev, we have heard Adarsh.
Prabhu, we haven't heard Aadarsh.
Okay, right. No, sorry. I'm not looking for the next speaker. I'm looking for the next evaluator.
Oh, okay.
Who is going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
evaluate Darsh?
I think Raghav can try.
Okay. Raghav, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm there.
Sure. Raghav, give it a go. Please evaluate Darsh's speech. Remember, what you liked it, couple of things you think he could do better next time, and right at the end, try to conclude it with positive. Over to you.
Okay, so Dash spoke very really fluently and nicely. He used nice vocabulary and he spoke a little bit fast. You should have spoken a little bit slower, but other than that, he was speaking really well and nice. And that's it, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I'm done.
Okay. Raghav, could I try a bit more on that? So when you said he was speaking a bit fast, could you show us like how he was fast and what speed you think he should speak? Just try to imitate him, copy him.
So Prabhuji, me spoke a little bit too fast. He should have speak a slightly bit slower, like this. Hare Krishna, everyone. My name is Aadarsh, and I'm going to be speaking about summer vacation. He should have spoken like that, Prabhuji.
Very nice, very nice. And anything else you think he did very nice? You said he spoke fluently, so that's a good positive.
Prabhuji,
One thing
Prabhuji, he didn't use any pauses.
Very nice.
That was also good.
Good, good. So, okay. Thank you, Raghav. Right. So this is what we were talking about. Then now, when you will think about it, when we hear somebody, so somebody spoke for more than 2 minutes, and when we need to evaluate, it's very hard. But we evaluate all the times. We do, but we do it unconsciously. But now what we are practicing here is to evaluate consciously, because when we are able to evaluate consciously, then we can provide the feedback. Later in the industry, you will look, even in the devotee community, you have mentors, right? And one day you guys will turn up into leaders and mentors, and then you need to work on this mentoring scheme. What is mentoring scheme? Somebody will come to you and ask for something. Oh, we are here. And then the very first thing you have to do effective listening. Otherwise, the person will be there for 3 minutes and he will say, sorry, I'm not sure what you said. Can you say that again? You say, whoa, my mentor doesn't even listen me first time. So very first thing, effective listening, right? And we are going to try now with our second speaker. Okay, remember that. The second speaker is going to speak, and all of you need to listen. Now, just to give on Darsh, your speech was really, really good. It was very relevant. I really liked it. The tone, I think we all could say, and Raghav didn't choose the right word, but I think he wanted to say as well that it felt like you were reading it, right? And that's why you were just going in tone, straight, flat tone. But even if you are reading it, you could put some vocal variety there, okay? Try to do that. And I really like right at the end when you mentioned about 18th July, which is today, very relevant to everyone. We will remember that tomorrow is your sister's birthday. So I think it was really, really good in that sense. Okay. See, that's what I have done. I praised you. I gave you one of improvement. And then right at the end, I praised you again. So remember those 3 things. If not 2, at least 1. But we are looking for 2 improvements. Okay. And again, in very short time, we can do it. Before we move to the next speaker, anything else anybody would like to say or ask?
Prabhu, can you show the timing slide? Because it's not shared.
I'm not sharing yet. But what happens, because Aryan is the timer. Let me just share Aryan is the timer. If you just pin, then you will.
Aryan's video is off.
Aryan, your video is off?
Then he needs to share, right? It's a slide.
No, what happens, his background will change.
Oh, okay.
What's a virtual
Changing his
background?
background.
Yeah,
He's
Aryan,
putting
could
a
you
virtual
please show us, could you change your background to green, maybe? And I'm looking for
Now you're on this video.
Prabhuji, now his background is green.
Okay, yes. So his background is
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
So
Found
that's
it.
how his background is going to change. And if you want, you can pin him. But
Yeah, I just pinned him. I just pinned him.
yes, yeah. But to be honest, I haven't seen anyone reach to 3 minutes yet, or not even 2.5 minutes. But we are doing great. So thanks for that, Arnav and Anirudh. And let's move forward.
Yes, Prabhu.
Haribol. So let's move forward, and then I will request the next speaker. Who is,
From the
yes,
same group or?
no, from the different group. But
Okay.
I have the names for the speakers, which Prabhuji has shared. So I'm going to take the name now, and I will request Aadarsh from SG group.
Yes,
Aadarsh,
Prabhuji.
great. Aadarsh, please go for it.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, can I? Okay, I'll turn on my video.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj said, Kamara Achare Prajna, which means everyone should take up Krishna consciousness by the age of 5. I'm one of those fortunate souls to get Krishna consciousness at a very young age because of the association of devotees. I, Adarsh, am studying in grade 7 at DPS Sarja. Other than my studies, I like athletics and swimming. I've actually went to inter-school competitions for athletics and have won many medals. And also, I learned Ridanga from His Grace Mukunda Prabhu. Due to the association of devotees, I have joined Toastmasters to develop my socializing skills, and it will in turn help me in my future.
Prabhuji, Adarsh.
Others not here. Others.
Others, you're mute.
Others.
Yes.
I think
I kind of think he muted himself because the way he was looking down.
Is
No,
Adarsh?
no, his video and audio got muted and his video got off.
Yes.
So maybe it
Together.
might be a network error.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu, can we just do Raghav first?
Sure. Okay. Yes. When
Prabhuji, can I say no? Prabhuji, can I say later? I'm sorry.
Okay, no worries, Raghav. We will come back to you later.
God.
Right. So we will move to the next group, and Raghav, maybe after 3 speakers, we will come back to you. Okay. Great. So next speaker, do we have Nikita from RB group?
Yes,
Sorry,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, sorry, actually, because something happened to my internet and I left Zoom.
Adarsh is back.
I am back, Prabhuji.
Okay, Adarsh, over to you. If you would like to.
Prabhuji, can I not turn on my my video? Because if I do, I get out.
Sure. Yes, it consumes more internet. No worries. We will listen to you.
Okay, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, will I start from the starting or will I continue?
I will leave on to you. What would you like to do? Think of in a real scenario. What will you do? If you're preaching someone.
Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I'll start from the starting.
Great. Please go for it.
Hare Krishna. Prahlad Maharaj said to his friends, Kamara Achare Prajna, which means everyone should take up Krishna consciousness at an early age. I am one of those fortunate souls to get into Krishna consciousness by the mercy and association of devotees. I am Adarsh, studying at grade 7 at Delhi Private School, Sharjah. Apart from my studies, I like swimming and athletics. I have participated in inter-school competitions in athletics and have won medals. After chanting and I'm learning Mridanga from His Grace Mukunda Prabhu. I also attend Friday Krishna consciousness classes like Dridha Bhakti children classes. Because of the opportunities given by Dridha Bhakti platform, I got into Toastmasters to improve my communication and leadership skills, which in turn will help me in my career. I am preaching of Krishna consciousness to others. In futures, apart from my studies, job, I want to actively participate in distributing the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to everyone. Prahlad Maharaj also said, Durlapa Manava Janma. It is very important that everyone to take up Krishna consciousness to attain the goal of life. Go back home to Godhead because human life is very precious. I feel that I also should contribute what I got through the association of devotees as much as possible. Finally, Krishna says, Sarvasya Chaham Hridasannivishtam. Krishna said, I give knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness. I am confident that He will guide me and give me sufficient knowledge to achieve my goal. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Adarsh. That was great. But how great it was. And if there was any scope of improvement, for that, I will request somebody else. Oh, I have requested somebody before, but anybody would like to volunteer this time? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's be specific. Anybody from our B group would like to volunteer? And that should not be Krishan Priya. And should not be Nikita. Anybody else? From RB group. Should not.
Prabhuji, from which group?
From RB. Team 3, Raghunath Bhatt.
Prabhu, should I give a name?
Okay, so Kamla is there, Vaishnavi is there, Ananya is there, Suresh is there, Shrikant is there, Saket is there, Nanduni is there.
Shrikant, could you try?
Okay, great.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Come along, please, Shrikant.
Yes, Prabhu. I am going to be evaluating Adarsh's speech. So according to me, his speech was type of good. He had many positive things like he gave proper pauses. He used a variety of vocabulary, and the negative things was his pace was a bit too fast. Thank you, Prabhu. That's all.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Shrikant. I think that was really, really nice. Now, the very first thing you said, according to me, and that's one of the best things to do, because something you like, maybe others won't like. Something you won't like, maybe others will like. So whenever we give the evaluation, we always take that humble position that I could be wrong, but according to me, I think that was great and that could be improved further. So that's one thing which Shrikant did very nicely. And all of us could take that on board. So whenever we give evaluation to somebody, according to me, right? Remember that bit. And then, of course, right at the end, you gave the improvement. I think the pauses. Yeah. And this is one of those things whenever especially when we are doing virtual. Now, a lot of time when we do the communications, we do it face to face. And then we could see if somebody is reading from the notes. And most of the time, we don't read from the notes. Okay. But virtually, we read from the notes. And when we read from the notes, it's very easy to figure out that somebody is reading it. How we figure out? Just by the tone. Because if you're reading, for example, if I will try to read now, oh, this is a business class, this is very nice, we are doing this, we are going to learn this, okay, this happened, that happened. You could just see from our body language, from our vocal variety. And that's why most of the time we don't get it. So Adarsh, you did a great job, but I think it was really good, especially I like it the way you started. You mentioned that your webcam was off, right? You came back, and as a leader, you take the decision. That's why I requested you to take the decision. That don't ask me, or you could, which you did, which was great, but you could make your own decisions. And you could say, and you did say, that I would like to have my webcam off. I would like to start it again, right? And just take those couple of recommendations we gave. I did notice you say, I should also, there was a bit of that, but that's okay. We are still learning and we are going to make a lot of them. I really love, like, right at the end when you were saying, oh, I'm learning Krishna consciousness, I'm learning Mridanga, and you gave a lot of references, which was really, really great. So evaluation on your speaking and evaluation on Shrikant's evaluation was summarized like that. So great work, everyone. Now we are moving. I'm
Thank you,
conscious of
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. I'm more conscious of the time, but before we'll take the break, we will have a couple of more. So now from RB team, is Nikita there? Nikita, would you like to deliver your speech?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right,
Can you?
go for it.
Okay. Hare Krishna to all my friends and to my teachers. Today, I'm going to be speaking about one of my most favorite hobbies, which is music. So I know that many of you here already enjoy music. Some of you may like listening to it on the bus on your way to school, or you may learn it professionally from a famous teacher, or you may just sing to yourself in the shower. But it all leads to the same thing, having an appreciation for music. However, most of you might not know the positive effects that music can have on our lives. Studies show that music improves our mood, reduces stress and anxiety, improves our memory and our cognition, helps children with autism and people with Alzheimer's, and also reduces pain. It can also help by reducing heart rate and lowering our blood pressure. Music also helps us to communicate our thoughts and our feelings. So when words are not enough or when words can't do the talking for you, music can help you. There's music to express love, peace, anger, excitement, and absolutely any kind of emotion. However, all of this doesn't even come close to the benefits we get by listening to spiritual music or kirtan. The benefits of kirtan cannot be explained in words. It must be experienced to be understood. There is nothing in the world that has the power to move and uplift you like kirtan. The Vedic yoga texts describe that kirtan destroys all negativity and awakens blissfulness or natural joy in our hearts. It is the topmost spiritual process given to us by the Lord Himself in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and it ends the cycle of birth and death by giving us Krishna Prem or love for Krishna. And the best thing is that it's not even hard to do, especially during this pandemic. Daily, our devotees perform kirtans for the pleasure of the Lord, and you can just log on and listen to them. We hold kirtan melas every single year and other programs solely for the purpose of performing kirtans. And just by sitting and listening, we can receive all of the benefits that I have just mentioned. So, in conclusion, I would like to say that there's not much in this world that can have the same effect as music. So, take a moment out of your day to stop, relax, and just vibe out. It'll help you, I promise. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Nikita. It was a really, really great speech. And I will say it was exemplary. We should all learn from that. But before I say anything, I will request somebody else from Jiva Goswamiji's team. Right? Is Vanshika there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Vanshika, would you like to evaluate Nikita's speech, please?
Yes, Prabhu. Her speech was nice and she did not stop, and she was like, um, I cannot find any bad quality. I think it was nice.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. But Vanshika, let's think of these terms. So now I'm working with evaluator. You are the evaluator, and I'm evaluating the evaluator. Okay. So the speech was great, but that's where the evaluation comes in. Doesn't matter how great we are, we always have the scope of improvement. Recently, well, I said recently, last year, at the end of last year, I took participate in one of the speech competition. It was humorous speech competition. I was first at club level. I was first at my area level. And right at when I delivered the speech, I came forth and I spoke to one of the guy who'd been there for 40 years delivering the speeches. And he praised me oh, you were great, you did this, I'm bet you will. So I delivered the speech. It was not announced that I will be the first, and he said, I bet you will be the first. And I said, okay, that's all good, great, but give me a tip, how can I improve? And what did he say? He said that you are the best, you're going to come first. And I said, yeah, but I would still like to improve. And this is what we should have. Not only the speaker should think that, but all the evaluators should think that as well. So, Vanshika, just working with you, do you think Nikita was reading it from somewhere?
No, Prabhu, I don't think she was reading it, but I think she was too fast. I mean, a little fast.
Okay, great. So when I asked you the leading question, you came up with a suggestion that I think she was a bit fast. Right. Okay. Very nice. Do you think she had vocal variety? Did she go slow? Did she go fast? Could you feel the emotions in her voice?
That not that much, Prabhu, but little bit.
Little bit. Okay. Great. Thank you so much. And this is what we need to learn. And I'm sure you will deliver the speech today. Hopefully, keep notice of that. Nikita, coming to your speech, I think it was really good the way you started. And Vanshika and everybody else who is going to act as the evaluators, which all of us are supposed to be, think in these terms. Now I'm going to give the feedback to Nikita, right? Nikita, your speech was really good the way you started. And I'm going to be very, very specific. You came up, you switched on the camera, and you were there with a smile on your face. Straight away, we liked it, right? Straight away. Wow, somebody is going to talk about something positive. And that's what you did. You talked about your passion. You talked about the favorite hobby you have and what it is, music. And we could see the reason she's happy because she wants to talk about her hobby, the best one she has. Not only that, you express the appreciation for that, right? What did you say? You say most of you. So I'm paraphrasing, I'm repeating your words back. This is for the evaluators. So you say what the speaker has said, right? And if you want that to improve, then you give that advice as well. So Nikita, that was really good when you say most of you will not know. And as soon as you said, whenever the speaker says, you know everything, music is good, a lot of you will be learning music, especially in Krishna consciousness. And the previous speaker said that as well. So a lot of you are in music. However, you will not know. As soon as you said you will not know, I was hooked. Oh, she's going to tell me something I don't know. And you did, regarding heartbeat, regarding lower BP, and many other things. And I thought, wow, that was really good. So your speech had that effect, right? There was some information in it. That's all positive. Couple of recommendations, right? Now, when the vocal variety, the passion, you're talking about your hobby. And again, I will request all the speakers, all the evaluators to watch the YouTube because this is getting recording, which is a blessing. Most of the time, we don't get it anywhere if you go. If I'm going to go and speak somewhere, chances are I will never able to hear myself back, which means I will never able to improve myself. Obviously, more I will deliver the speeches, better I will get. But if consciously I'm watching myself, so always go back and watch yourself. Now, what Nikita did, and I'm saying what Nikita did because this evaluation is not just for Nikita, it's for everyone. What Nikita did, so I'm not just speaking to Nikita, I'm speaking to every one of you. What Nikita did, third time I'm saying it, right? This is called power of three. You said, nothing can come close in the world to this, right? And then you could have added passion. Right? So when the evaluator says you could have some vocal variety, we need to express right where in your speech we can add, or the speaker could add the vocal variety. That you could have added the vocal variety where you said, nothing in the world. You're passionate about something, nothing in the world, right? This is just one example. Obviously, when you mention love, peace, so many different expressions. They are very expressive, powerful. But the best thing, so I did the appreciation. I gave a couple of well, the main one, but a couple of recommendation in between. Right at the end, I'm going to give the recommendation again, and that was the call of action. Nikita, that was really, really nice. You said, I will invite you. I will ask you. Go for it. Try that and feel it. And I think this is really nice. The speaker, very beginning, speaker should engage the audience. And right at the end, a speaker should leave the audience with something to take home, something to think about, right? Something to ponder on. That was really nice, Nikita. So thank you so much. And
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Haribo. Thank you, Vanishka. That was a very nice evaluation. Obviously, we can do much better. Now, one more speech before we will go on a break. Okay. And this speech is from the next team, which is Jiva Goswami's team, JG. And I think the leader is Siddharth. And may I request Jash. Is Jash there?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Jash, would you like to deliver your speech? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, we are ready to hear you and welcome you. Haribo! Come along, go for it.
Respected Prabhujis, Matajis, and my dear devotee friends, I am Bhakta Jash. Today, I am going to speak on the topic of Queen Kunti. Queen Kunti was a great devotee of Lord Krishna because, even being her aunt, she recognized the supreme identity of Lord Krishna. She served all the sages with great love and devotion. Similarly, once she served Rishi Durvasa with devotion, and in turn, she was awarded with a boon that she could invoke any demigod and bear a child. The reason being Queen Kunti is so dear to Lord Krishna is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto number 1, chapter number 8, verse number 42. भई में नान्य विषया मतिर मधुपते सकृत रतिम उद्वा तदद्धा गंगे वौगमुदान्वती. O Lord of Madhu, as the Ganges forever flows unto the sea, let my attraction be constantly drawn unto you without being diverted to anyone else. In this verse, Queen Kunti explains the process of attaching mind unto the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. This is explained by our acharyas through the process of Navavida Bhakti, in which hearing and chanting are the most important limbs. In my personal life, I feel greatly inspired to take up the service of Shravan and Kirtan, which helps me to attach my mind unto the lotus feet of Krishna as instructed by Srimati Kunti Maharani. This has become my daily practice in my daily life, helping me to enhance my devotional service. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Before I will say, and before we will go on break, let's have somebody else. So now I'm going to request somebody from the next group, right? Which is Gopal Bhatt's team. Now, may I know Bhavya is there. Is Madhav there?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm here.
Yes, Madhav, would you like to evaluate your speech?
I personally think it was fine, except I thought that he was going kind of slow.
Okay. Could you demonstrate how he was going and how he should go? Could you paraphrase anything he was saying? This comes as a part of effective learning, which is very important for evaluators. Like when you just heard him, and while listening to him, could you remember anything he was saying and could you say it in your words? It will be really good for the speaker when the speaker hears the same thing from the evaluator. Oh, was I really saying like that? So he was talking about Queen Kunti, he was talking about Durvasa Muni. Okay. So Madhav, anything else would you think that the speaker should have the effective communication going on? Like, you think if next time he will deliver, Jash will deliver, you think he should do better? Madhava?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Okay. So do you think because he sang the reference of that verse, do you think that verse was nice?
Yes.
Were you interested? Would you like to hear similar speeches again? Did you learn anything?
Yes.
Okay. Did you feel that he was comfortable or he was nervous when he was delivering the speech?
I feel like he was nervous.
Okay, right, here we go. So what do you think, why did you feel he was nervous? Because we could see him and we could hear him. So from these two, how did you figure out he was a bit nervous?
Because he wasn't that loud.
Okay, right. Okay, so if you see, we are doing evaluation together, right? We praised him, what we really liked. Then we just said, okay, you mentioned that he was a bit slow. Then we mentioned, okay, he felt a bit nervous, maybe because he was a bit slow, maybe because his voice was not loud enough. Great. Now just to summarize, everything that except those, obviously he was really, really good because he mentioned the topic was really nice. He had the eye contact going on. Like right at the moment, I'm looking at the camera. As you can see, I'm not looking here, I'm not looking there, I'm not looking there, I'm looking right at the camera. And that's what we could feel there as well, right? So when Jash was speaking, and you felt that it could be that he was a bit nervous, could be that he was a bit slow. And again, this is a personal choice. And I think this is the very first thing you said, that as per my understanding, based on my personal evaluation, which is good. And that's what we do. And right at the end, we summarize everything. Great. Thank you so much. I think, Madhav, you did a great job because speaking is much easier compared to evaluation. Why? Because the speeches are pre-prepared. You could prepare and you could practice throughout the time, and then you can read it right at the front. But evaluation is then and there. But remember, as the leader, you got to be thinking on your feet, and that's what we are practicing. That's what we are practicing. We practice when we do it. We practice when we hear others. So I will request everyone. So this is what I do as well. When you hear somebody, if you can write, that will be best. If you have pen and paper there, or you want to write on the computer, always have something handy. So when you listen to someone, keep writing. Oh, this was really good. If Prabhuji will pick me up, and I could pick those people as well who have already done it. Okay. Obviously, I'm picking those most of the time who have not got the chance to speak in the past, but I could easily pick it. Okay, before we will move any further, I think it's a good time. We have a break and we will have a 10 minutes break. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, at my end, it says 12 past. So is Anirudh?
12 plus 12.
Okay, 12 past 12. Yes, plus 12 at your end. So I said 22. Okay, how about we come back just before? Yeah, we come back 12:22, 12:23, and 12:45. We will definitely start. Okay? Great.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hurry, bol. I will let you go. And 9:25, we will definitely start, but I will be back 9:22, 9:30.
Prabhu, 12:25.
Yes, sorry, at my end is 9. Yeah, 12:22, 12:23, we will be back. Okay, Hare Krishna. I will see you soon. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Rama
The voice is not being shared.
Not here.
Pranav, you're only sharing the screen.
Yeah.
Pranav, you can share the audio again.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Are we all back?
Yes. I thought Prabhu said 12:25
Yes.
or something.
25, 2 more minutes, or
I guess Prabhu said 12:22 instead of
He said
12:25.
12:22 is like,
Yeah,
okay, it's like 10.
12:22.
Yeah, after that he said take.
22 or 23, and then we'll start the class at 25.
25. Yes, that's fine. So let me quickly get into the speakers list for today. We've got a GB group now, yeah? Is the GB and RD group left at the moment? Is that correct?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. So would GB group like to go first? I just want to get the speaker up and ready for the class, for the
Yes,
speech.
Mataji.
So you've got Yamuna and Madhav.
No, Mataji, not Yamuna. It would be Nitish and Madhav.
Nitish and Madhav. Okay.
But Madhav will be going first.
Okay, Madhav will be going first. Okay, that's fine. So I would just request all the other participants to just listen to this carefully, because I'll be picking up the name to do the evaluation. Is that okay? Yeah?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. And Satvik, are you there? Let me have a look. Hare Krishna, Satvik. Possibly when we will have the evaluation as well as the speeches, you can go ahead and do the evaluation of both of them. Is that okay with you, Satvik?
Mataji.
Okay, great. So we've got Madhav. Yeah.
Mataji, have only for evaluation for one speech or all?
No, just the the upcoming one. Yeah. So, can I request everyone to mute themselves except Madhav, please?
I think it's coming from Madhav.
No, it's coming from a Mataji Mangura or something.
That's
That's Jagan Prabhu.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's Jagan Prabhu.
I know. Chill. Madhav.
Options with you. Yeah. Okay. So it's 9:25. Are you ready? Yeah.
Mataji, should I start?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. Hare Krishna, everyone. My name is Madhav, and today I'm going to speak about why you have to recycle and waste to recycle. Recycling reduces the need of processing raw materials, all of which create air and water pollution. As recycling saves energy, it also reduces greenhouse gas releases, which helps to tackle climate change. When we recycle, materials are converted into new products, reducing the need to consume natural resources, which will help to protect natural habitats for the future. And as a
Madhav,
result, the
speak
amount of rubbish
slower.
sent to landfill.
Madhav, your voice, like you're glitching out, so speak
His
slow.
internet is lagging.
Madhav, you're
Speak
too
slower
fast.
and louder.
Yeah, speak slower and louder.
Should I start again?
Just continue.
Okay. Decreases, which releases less bad gases. There are many ways you can recycle, like buy recycled paper and print on both sides. When using paper, print on both sides of the sheet and recycle the paper when you are finished. By recycling 907 kilograms of paper, you can save 70 trees, almost 26,000 liters of water, and more than 2 cubic meters of landfill space. Recycle your outdated and not working technology. 20 to 50 million metric tons of e-waste are disposed worldwide every year. Cell phones and other electronic items contain high amounts of precious metals like gold or silver. Make sure bins are easily available. Make sure your home has recycling bins for paper, plastic, and metal. Keep them out in the open and label them properly. Look for the recycling option in all the products you buy. It's not just paper that's recycled. Buy things that have less packaging and try to bring your own bag to carry your groceries. Buy rechargeable batteries. It takes about 1,000 regular batteries to equal the lifespan of one rechargeable battery. If you don't prefer rechargeable batteries, try not buying things that need short-lasting batteries. Hare Krishna, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, that was interesting. You had some internet issues, I thought. And
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji's
Mataji,
internet
I'm
is
very
slow
bad
and even
internet.
his voice is laggy and breaking.
yeah, I think the internet was slow and the speech was fast.
Yes,
Okay.
Mataji, he was telling too fast.
Yeah. Okay. So who
He
would like?
wasn't telling fast because of his
Mataji
network
Bhavya.
issue.
Okay. Can I have a
Hey,
volunteer to evaluate?
wasn't
Somebody is
Satvik gonna
volunteered in the chat.
evaluate?
Okay. Let's have a go.
Mataji,
Yeah, someone
Was
Mataji, it
volunteered.
was.
Oh, Krishna Priya would like to evaluate. Yeah.
Machu, wasn't
Mataji,
Satvik supposed to evaluate?
No, no.
And she already did one time.
Satvik will be evaluating the speaker as well as the evaluator.
Oh,
Okay.
Mataji, I guess Krishna
So
Priya has
basically,
done
you'll do the
all
work of Varun Prati
last
Prabhu.
week.
Yes.
But Krishna Priya already did it one time. Some
Krishna
evaluation.
Krishna Priya has already done it. Who else
Mataji,
would like to?
Shivansh?
Shivansh, would Shivansh like to evaluate?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Shivansh.
Mataji, his speech was good and very interesting. In the bit, in my opinion, I thought he was reading from somewhere. And even his speech was a bit fast, but it was really nice and interesting and very important for us to save trees. And it's a moral value for us that we should always recycle more papers and protect more trees. That's what I can evaluate for Madhav's speech. And at last, my conclusion for Madhav's speech was his speech was very nice and interesting for me. Thank you, Mataji.
Anything else you would like to add? No. Okay.
No, Mataji.
Okay. Satvik, would you like to evaluate both of them, please?
So the speaker, his name is Madhav, right? Madhav?
Yes.
Yes. So Madhav had a very great topic on which he spoke, and he spoke also very nicely and gave us a lot of factual facts, and he presented it nicely. He was quite fast, and he should have improved in that. As with being fast, he could have also modulated his voice and pitch as going up and down. If it's a fact that is showing human carelessness, then he should have probably said it in a lower voice, or just an example I've given. And the evaluator also has evaluated quite nicely. But one point to the evaluator, where the evaluator said, okay, in my opinion, you were reading. Well, it's good to express your opinion, but in my opinion, again, I feel that if the speaker wasn't reading, he must have felt like, oh no, like she just or just labeled me as I'm reading. So instead of just saying that you were reading, you could have just said that about the speed or about the modulation, because I don't know, according to my opinion, if the speaker wasn't looking from the paper, he must have felt something, or like that, if you're trying to get me. So yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Satvik. Yes, very well done, all three of you. I just wanted to add a little bit for the speaker, is when you are giving some statistics, or when you are saying different options, you could possibly use some hands. Use of body language is very good. Just use that to sort of make a point so that the audience are engaged. And for the evaluator, always look for, there is this chart that Prabhuji showed where there's gestures, quality, and all of that. You could pick all of these in there, and then you could make a point of this, whether this was good or it was like it needed some improvement. And finally, for both of them, please ensure you are on time, or whether you've met the time, and whether you have hit that green screen, in which case you know that you've done what is required in terms of speaking in a 1 minute and a 2 minute and so on. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Okay, let's go into who would like to go next. Are we doing RD or should we just go for GB? Yes, leaders, would you like to help me pick the speaker for the next speech, please?
Mataji, I think I would like to go now. I'm from RD.
RD, and is that who's that? I can't.
Krish.
Krish. Okay, so Krish would like to go, and please, evaluators, I would like some more different evaluators for the. Please volunteer on the chat. So yeah, Krish, you can start now.
Hare Krishna everyone. My name is Krish and I'll give you a small introduction on myself before I start. I'm from Karnataka and I love a variety of sports like cricket, football and basketball. One of my hobbies is to play physically and another is to play on the screen. My most favorite hobby is eating tasty prasadam. So today I will speak about one of the Navavida Bhakti, which is the Dasya Rasa and is the seventh type of Navavida Bhakti. In the current age, which is the age of Kali, all our spiritual masters advise us to consider ourselves the servants of the devotees of the Lord, which is Dasanudasa. And hence, this is the most relevant type of Navavida Bhakti for the current age, along with Kirtanam, which is Harinam. The most famous example for this type of rasa is Hanuman, who is considered the greatest devotee of Lord Rama. Hanuman is so devoted to Lord Rama that wherever there is bhajans or kathas glorifying Lord Rama, he personally comes and takes part in them. This is a short series of glories of the Dasya Rasa. Hanuman should always remain an inspiration for us. I'll narrate a short story which will highlight the devotion of Hanuman towards Lord Rama. Once, when Hanuman was serving goddess Sita, she applied sindoor on her forehead. Seeing this, Hanuman asked what is the reason behind putting this. She said that Lord Rama is pleased when he sees this. Upon hearing this, Hanuman ran and applied sindoor all over his body and presented himself to Lord Rama. The latter was really confused and asked Hanuman what was wrong with him. And Hanuman said that he was expecting the Lord to be pleased upon seeing this, and he had mentioned the conversation between himself and goddess Sita. The Lord laughed at Hanuman's desire to please him and therefore blessed him, which also pleased him equally. And thus, if you go to some temple with the deity of Hanuman, chances are high that the Hanuman appears to be orange due to this incident. I've personally seen many deities of Hanuman which are orange. From this incident, we can learn that Hanuman would do any activity to any extent to please his Lord. This is known as Dasarasa. There are various stories of the pastimes of Hanuman with the Lord. However, due to time constraint, I will conclude by saying that Hanuman is the epitome of Dasarasa and will always remain so. So now, I would like to all of you devotees to try and increase your service to the Lord and the devotees of the Lord. Although it might not be as good as Hanuman's devotion towards the Lord and the devotees of the Lord, you can do it at your own capacity. Before I end, I would like to thank Varanpati Prabhu and his team to engage all the children into Toastmasters, as it would really help us later, even in our career. Now all of you can chant with me the glorious Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Now that we have chanted the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, which includes the name of Lord Rama, probably Hanuman joined the Zoom meeting as he's present wherever there's a mention of the name of Lord Rama. Hare Krishna.
Well done, Krish. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Can we have any volunteers for the evaluation, please? Okay, Vrinda, would you like to evaluate Krish's?
Yes.
Thank you.
So as a commendation, according to me also, that his speech and the topic was very good. The example of the story of Hanuman was also very well explained. And one recommendation I would like to give is that he could add a little bit more feelings to the story to make it a little bit more interactive. And also one more recommendation, that the end part, he said that Hanuman would join the Zoom meeting. that was very funny and it would make it more interesting, the speech. So yeah, that's my evaluation.
Thank you so much, Brinda. Can I have Satvik? Are you still there? Would you like to evaluate both of them?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Would you like to?
Mataji, I couldn't hear the speech so
Okay, that's
properly.
fine. Would you like to evaluate Brinda for evaluation?
No, because of the voice was cutting, so I
Oh,
couldn't.
okay. That's fine. That's fine. It's
So
okay.
the
I'll do
next one I could.
Yeah, it's okay. I will do it. So
Sorry,
thank you so
Mataji.
much, Krish. It was wonderful. And what a interesting topic. Navavida Bhakti. We all are working towards that. And Hanuman as a character in your story was absolutely fantastic. And he's obviously the greatest Vaishnava and the devotee of Krishna. So it's just really good to hear that you connected that very well, and to the real scenario as well of adding into the Zoom. Very clear voice, and it was also very well structured speech. However, there are a few recommendations. It's for everybody, all the speakers. I know you've got them all on your screen. You're reading from the screen, which is fine, but try and engage the audience because your eyes are just going here and there. So try and look into the camera so that, you can sort of like learn few points. The bullet points, if you put them as a bullet point rather than the entire sentence, that it comes quite naturally. So if you were to talk about the Zoom, you could just say Zoom and then you talk about that. So it comes very natural. And also they were really good options that you had given, that this is what could be done and this is how Hanuman. So it was really good. But I just want all the speakers to actually try and reduce the amount of sentences as you're reading from the screen, but actually let it come naturally. Because when we will be doing our the speakers, the topic session, then it helps you to build up and work on your thoughts at the same time. But overall, very good, Krish. Really liked it, and you put some humor in it as well. I loved it. Thank you. Coming to Rinda, so she had a lot of recommendations, but I think she was trying to praise the speech itself. So you can say these were things that were good. So when you said about the Zoom, so it's not really a recommendation, but it was like really good that you were trying to put on some good points breaking up from the speech. And when you had the recommendations, you did say things that were really needed as per the chart. Try and use as much as you can. And for all the speakers again, can you start your speech with a question to the audience? Because that's a really good one and engages the audience straight away. So try do that as well. So it was like an overall recommendation and evaluation. Very well done. Thank you, both of you. Okay, so we've got Krish. I'm not quite sure. Can the leaders help me? Are we doing another speech as well? Because we've got Madhav and we've got Krish now. Are we doing another one as well?
Manshi, I thought we're doing two people.
Two people from the same group. So we've got GB, who have we got? Because Yamuna is not doing. So who is doing from GB?
I'm not sure. It was Nitish, Manshi, but then Madhav just spoke.
Oh, yes, Madhav has already done it. So from RD, we've got Aditya and Ananta.
Yeah, Ananta or Aditya, one of them have to speak.
Yeah, so would anybody like to take over the speaking role for Ananta and Aditya, who is going to go first?
Ananta, are you there?
I think we'll just have time for this last speech today because it's already 9:45.
Can I say?
Yeah, can Raghu say Mataji?
Sorry, who's that?
Raghav.
Raghav. Okay. Raghav, is it in the speech? It's supposed to be in the speech.
Mataji, I'm from SG group.
Yeah, it's
okay,
from
SG group. Yeah, going back up. Yes, I'm just looking at this at the list. Yes, Raghav, would you like to go next?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Do you have your screen open? I mean, I can't see your video.
Yes, Mataji, I'm turning on my camera.
Okay. Oh, lovely. We are in a beach now. Oh, interesting.
It's related to my topic, so yeah, just
Okay.
this theme.
Interesting. Please go ahead.
So Hare Krishna, Matajis and Prabhujis, and my all the devotees assembled out here. My name is Raghav, and I'm going to be speaking on pollution. So pollution is the most discussable topic today. It is one of the most common topics of today's scholars. It is basically the introduction of contaminants into a natural environment that causes an adverse change in land, water, air, soil, and etc. Today, it has become a major curse on Earth. Every natural calamity like storms, tsunamis, floods, and other calamities are a result of pollution. Pollution has become a major headache for every government and every agency. So there are various types of pollution. Air pollution occurs due to release of chemicals in the atmosphere. Water pollution occurs due to discharge of waste from industries to lakes, rivers, oceans, and etc. Soil pollution occurs when chemicals are released by spills or underground leakage. Noise pollution encompasses roadways noise, aircraft noise, and industrial noise. Thermal pollution occurs due to change in temperature and natural water bodies caused by human influence. Apart from above mentioned types, there are other types of pollutions that are harming us. And according to a survey in 2015, 9 million people were killed by pollution and around the world. So these prolonged exposure to such contaminated areas may cause various effects, which includes respiratory diseases, cardiovascular diseases, throat inflammation, chest pain, and congestion. Water pollution causes approximately 14,000 deaths, and mostly due to drinking of contaminated water, oil spills and can cause skin irritations and rashes. Noise pollution causes hearing loss, blood pressure, stress, and sleep disturbance. Pollution is taking the shape of the biggest threat to human survival. Humans will have to come together to fight against the pollution. The government won't be able to do anything alone. If we will not be able to cooperate with the government, first of all, we have to do our bit that any government can do anything for us. Then the government has started various initiatives to fight, like limiting cracker bursting to prevent air pollution, but still people illegally burst crackers. So this shows that first we need to change than anything else, because whenever any action is being taken by the government, then we are not ready to adopt, and then later we will blame them for not taking strict actions for prevention. So how do we reduce pollution? After learning all these harmful effects of pollution, we must get on the task of preventing or reducing pollution as soon as possible. To reduce air pollution, people should take public transport or carpool to reduce vehicular smoke. While it may be hard, avoiding firecrackers at festivals and celebrations can also cut down air and noise pollution. Above all, we must adopt the habit of recycling, and all the use of plastic ends up in the oceans, which pollutes them. Um, there's also one more thing called zero waste. Many people must have not heard about it, but zero waste is a program where you prevent any waste going to the landfill. You recycle as much as possible, and you don't use any plastic and any other kind of waste. If you use waste, you tend to recycle them. I like to conclude my speech by saying Hare Krishna and thank you. Mataji, I'm done.
Thank you so much, Raghav. Very interesting and relevant topic. So, do we have any volunteers for the evaluation?
Mataji, I would like to volunteer for this time.
Okay, please, can you say your name, because I can't see it.
Mataji, I am Saket.
Saket, yes, please go ahead. And Satvik, you are happy to evaluate the speaker and the evaluator. Yeah, okay, that's good. Saket, please go ahead.
Yes, Mataji. So Raghav, your speech and title was apt for what for your content, and it was quite nice to hear such a topic coming up. I would like to give you one recommendation. If you could look at the camera, it will be more engaging for the audience, and it will be a better speech. Finally, your speech was. I would like to give you one more recommendation, that if you could shorten your lines and make it crisp, it will be better to engage your audience. And now the good thing about what you did was that you started well. Your introduction as well as your conclusion, both were perfect. And I feel that you did a very good job.
Thank you, Saket.
Thank you so much, Saket. Satvik, would you like to evaluate the
Yes,
speaker?
Mataji.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji. So the speaker was very nice and he spoke very nicely. Raghav, right? Your name is?
Yes.
And putting a virtual background according to his topic, that was also a very good move, and that's an advantage of online meetings and all. So his speech was very nice, and again I would like to say please focus on the modulation while while you say some while you show some facts or factual descriptions. So if it's a positive one, then you should say with kind of pride, like our government is doing this. And if suppose you're saying that we humans are not doing well, suppose this is the next sentence example, so you should say a bit low voice so that the audience can connect and understand your emotions. And the evaluator was also has evaluated quite nicely, and not much recommendations for the evaluator here, but these are some points you can focus on. Like in the online meetings, I'm telling that modulation you can check, you can even appreciate the content that the speaker is speaking on. And there are many things that those normal things people notice when a person speaks to you, even during face to face normal chit chat. So you can evaluate on that also. Thank you.
Thank you, Satvik. I will look into my speech. I'll try and put it next time.
Thank you, Satvik. It was good recommendations for me to improve.
Thank you so much, all three of you. I just wanted, I'm so sort of like moved to the topic myself. And I would like to congratulate Raghav. What a brilliant topic. And also for the fact that you use statistics. These statistics are always very important because then it gets the audience into thinking, oh my God, these many people die of population. And that was really good. And the evaluator, very calm and composed. I loved it. You were not rushing into anything, because that's the thing with the evaluators, because they don't have things written on their screen. So the speakers know what they're going to say next, but the evaluators have to be very calm and composed that way. So I think a very good session today. I really liked it. I just wanted to check with Aryan. Do you have the report on timers? Do you have the timing report, Aryan, as to how people went today?
No, I haven't recorded it.
Oh, you haven't recorded the next. Okay, so I think this is the task we would like somebody to volunteer for next week as well. Because Aryan, how are we doing with the Kahoot? Are we almost done there?
Yes, nearly done.
Nearly done. Okay. So do you think you need some more time, probably like 1-2 minutes or something, or?
Yeah, 1-2 minutes.
Okay, so let's quickly. This is almost 51 now here on my screen. We are going to do our standard impromptu speaking. Are we all ready for that? Yeah.
You can never be ready for an impromptu speech.
Are you ready? Are you ready to plunge into the impromptu speaking?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great. Let me.
But we are not ready for an impromptu.
Yeah, no, you can never be ready for an impromptu speech.
Because for an impromptu speaking, you have to ready with
Impromptu
every
speech
topic.
like table topics, it's coming on the time.
Yeah. So, okay, let me bring up. So last week we did something about the summers. Yeah. Okay. Let's quickly bring that up now on my screen. I hope I have the sharing rights. Okay, let's just bring it up. Okay, yeah, it's here now. Right. Host is disabled. Participant screen sharing. Do I have to ask Prabhu to enable me?
Oh, Machi, just 1 second. Yeah, Machi, you can share.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's just share that.
Machi, can you disable annotating?
Okay, let me have a look.
It'll be in your view options area. Because we do have some naughty children who tend to write stuff on.
Okay, so in here, let me clear that first. And how do I disable it? So in there, got the laser. Yeah. I think this has been disabled now.
Adhiji, you're not sharing your screen anymore.
Yeah, can you see it now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, so who would like to go first? Come on, please volunteer. Don't let me pick anybody. Anyone?
Mataji, could I again go first?
Mataji, Bhavya.
can I go?
Bhavya. Can I have Bhavya? Okay, Bhavya, pick your number.
10.
Number 10. Oh, why is it not working? Hang on a minute. Are you able to see the screen? Bhavya?
Mataji, you're still on the numbers?
Am I?
No, Mataji. He has
You're in the
Wi-Fi.
Yes, Mataji.
Bhavya,
Angel.
Bhavya,
Mataji,
are
you're
you
in the-
able to see the photo in there? No?
He has Wi-Fi issue.
Mataji, can I do that?
Oh,
Mataji,
okay, yeah.
Mataji, it may be Bhavya should go near a router.
Okay,
Yes.
Shivansh, would you like to
Mataji,
pick
can
a
I say-
number then? Okay.
Yes, Mataji. Okay, Mataji.
Shivansh, pick a number then, please.
Mataji, 8.
Okay, can you see?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, lovely. Your time starts now. Sorry.
Mataji, should I tell about myself first?
No. Just you just begin.
Okay.
It's a impromptu. Whatever you see on the screen. Yeah.
I can, Mataji, I can't see your screen, Mataji, now.
Mataji has put the timer. Mataji, you can see the timer.
Can you see the timer now?
Yes,
Yes, Mataji. Mataji, I'll start. I can see a person who's riding a bike really fast. He's wearing a helmet, which is really good while driving a bike, and which is really important while riding a bike. It's looking like I can think like he's riding really fast and is not following the rules. I think so, and he's enjoying, and he looks happy and interesting. Even I think he's doing some cycle race in a competition or with his friends, and he's enjoying very much, and he's trying to go really fast and try to win the competition. And even I can see that he's enjoying, and I can see the speed by the purplish color around his bike, which shows that he's really going fast, and which means he can win the race. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you so much, Shivansh. What do you
Thank
all
you.
think? Yes. Okay. Let me pick the names now. Darsh, what do you think of this topic? How did Shivansh do?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Shivansh, he's describing how the cycler, he's driving on the bike, like he's really happy, he's enjoying, and yeah, I think he did good. And
yeah,
looks like he was really he was prepared for the speech. So yeah.
Okay. Nikita, what do you think of the speech Shivansh did?
it was a bit too short, in my opinion, and um, he was good at expressing what the picture was. He understood the picture and he was able to talk about it. But I feel like there should have been more vocal variety, and he should have modulated his voice a bit and used a different tone, maybe. Otherwise, I liked it a lot.
Thank you so much. Anirudh, what else you would have added to this speech?
Hare Krishna, first of all, he was not that much confident whether it was a cycle or a bike. He kept changing in the middle. And then, first, he had an opinion that he would be not following the rules by riding on the roads quickly. And then he thought about that it's a cycle. And then he's thinking that he's in a competition. So I would recommend him to, like, the first few minutes that he gets to, like, analyze the image, be sure about what he's talking, and not to be shifting the topics in the middle, because it really creates a confusion even in the audience whether he's talking about a bike or a cycle.
Thank you so much, Anirudh. Thank you. Shivansh, well done on your piece there. I really enjoyed it because I know you've got like a tone and lots of other advices, but I completely understand if it's an impromptu and you've not prepared it, then it takes a little while to get into that sync. Oh, what am I supposed to do? But for everybody, there's one suggestion you could actually implement in your speech. When you get a picture, always try and tell what it is in the past, what it is now, what it could be in the future. And the second bit, always share your experience. So Shivansh could have said, I loved biking, or maybe I don't like biking. I wish I want to learn. So, you're buying some time there. And then in a 1 minute, I think you did a very good job, Shivansh. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you. So going back to Aryan now. Aryan, are we ready with our Kahoot quiz, please?
Yes, ready.
Actually, only one.
Sorry?
Only one?
Only one table topic. Yes, I was just buying time for Aryan. Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Do we have time? Oh, well, it's 10 o'clock already. Okay, let's just do one more. Who else wants to go again? Okay, let me reshare my screen.
Okay, I guess I can try.
Who's that? Who said I can try?
Pranav.
Okay. Oh, I need to stop sharing this.
Okay, just a note for whoever's evaluating. I'm not used to doing impromptu speech with pictures. I generally do it with words.
Okay.
So if I make any mistake, please forgive me.
Oh, please pick your number.
13, because it's my birthday.
Okay. Let's have a look. Woo, ski.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now the picture over here just reminds me of something which I really want to do, which is skiing, of course, whatever's there. And I like to do activities which rush your adrenaline. So I really like activities that rush your adrenaline. So basically, skiing is an activity which I would like to do, and in the future I really want to do as many activities as I can, which come under the adrenaline rush activity categories, like scuba diving and skiing, which is shown here, and then parasailing, paragliding, paraskiing, all these activities. So I've experienced a few of these, and I'm kind of I have a really odd choice of stuff which I want to do in my life. Okay, so my bucket list is really odd.
Okay, have you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody would like to evaluate?
Can I evaluate? Mataji?
Okay, who said that?
Kavita, Mataji.
Kavita, please go ahead.
Yeah, so in his speech, what I noticed was that it was very relatable to the audience, and it was a very simple speech that made sense to the audience, that could capture the audience's attention. But I also felt that it didn't exactly have a structure, like not a very definite body and conclusion, beginning, body, and conclusion. So he can improve on that. His vocal variation could also improve, but it was great. Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you so much. But it was really good, Pranav. I mean, it's difficult to get the structure, but like I said, how it's in the past, how it's in today, how it's in future, you could just relate to the different weather. Wish in Dubai, I had this opportunity, or probably I'll have to travel somewhere else. So you can just digress a little bit. Anybody else who would like
Auntie,
to
as I
add?
said, I'm not that sure about like looking at pictures and speaking impromptu. I mean, I have experience in like getting words and then speak about it, like suppose speak about something about medical or speak about this particular topic. I can speak, but then looking at a word, the problem is I just get too many things just flooding into my brain at once of what to speak, so I can't choose.
But you do know, everybody do know that your 1 minute timer starts from the first word you say. So if you keep quiet, then you can still formulate some few seconds you get to formulate your entire speech. Yeah. So I think possibly I'm going to push this forward to Prabhuji to have just one entire session on just table topics, because everybody is reading from the screen. I hope I've not offended anybody who hasn't read from the screen, and that's why, probably we can build up more on that skill. Okay. So yes, we are going for Kahoot. Nikita said.
Mostly, people must have not read from the screen.
Yes. Okay. So Aryan, please can we have the Kahoot pin?
Yes, sure. I'll be sharing the screen.
Please share the screen. Thank you so much. And I hope, Aryan, you've got all the questions and their answers correct this time. Okay, we're just waiting for Aryan. So everybody is ready with their mobile phones or other devices or two screens in one.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay.
Is Aryan sharing a screen?
Aryan
Not
should be
yet.
sharing the screen.
No, but are you gonna share your screen? Because if he's
Yes.
sharing, I need to make him co-host.
Yes, please
Yes,
make
he's
him
gonna
a
share.
co-host. Yes, you can take me away and then put Aryan in.
No, Machi, I can have multiple people as co-host.
Okay, Aryan, we can't hear you if you said anything.
See this?
Yes, we can now. Thank you.
Balaji, I guess someone's mute is unmuted. I mean, mic is unmuted.
Okay, whoever is humming, please can you mute yourself? Okay, 614480. How many people are in? 30 players are in. How many in the, okay, 47.
47.
Or something about 43, 44 people.
Srikanth, remove your virtual background. Makes you look like you have blue spots on your face.
Okay.
I think you can start.
Yeah.
I guess we'll
I think we should wait for
yeah, just wait until 1-8. Just wait for it to become 8. Because we have 47 people, so I'm expecting at least 40 people.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 44 people in total, or maybe
But
less
then
than
at
that.
least 40 people if someone has internet issues or something.
Yeah.
Please, can I have a thumbs up on your screens so I know everybody is ready? Okay, Rishabh, Shivan, Anybody having any issues?
No, Mataji.
Okay.
No, Mataji.
Well, guys, when this kind of a question
Mataji,
is
you can
posed,
start now.
you don't look, guys, when this kind of a question is posed, like anybody has any problem, the people who have the problem have to say yes. Not the people who don't have a problem don't have to say no.
You can start. That's 1-8. And there's 27 people.
Okay.
Yes, it's funny.
Thank you so much, Pranav. Can I ask everybody to mute themselves and try not to confuse other people participating by opting the wrong options? Because I know this is happening in the past. Okay.
Mataji, how many questions are there?
I have no idea. You know, because Aryan is upstairs in the bedroom and I'm in the living room. Prabhu is in another room, so we are all, we don't know.
What? Yes, Mataji.
Bhavya?
Someone unmuted me. I was on mute.
Okay, so are we ready? Anybody has any problems? Can we start?
No,
Mataji, you can start.
Okay. Okay, let's start.
Start.
Yeah. Yes, so we had 37. Okay, yes, we have 37 players now. Okay, Aryan, can we please start?
And can I please request to not to chat during the Kahoot quiz because it kind of pops up and then I can't see the question.
Yes, please, let's just not put anything on the chat. Aryan, please, can you start? Thank you. Okay, so there are 12 questions. Question number 1. What is Nikita's favorite hobby? Dancing, music, reading, coloring. Dancing red, music blue. Okay. Got everybody answered. Oh, most of the people know it's music. Who is topping the chart? Krish. Great. Next. Who told the shloka from the Bhagavatam? We did have some of the shlokas from lots of, so we've got Madhav, Soresh, Jash, and Aryan. So clearly, you can easily get rid of 2 people because they did not participate. Jash, oh, Soresh and Aryan did not do the speech today. Great, well done. Next question, please. What is the correct order? Oh, that's the question from me. Plan, check, act, do, act, so, plan, check. And actually that's do. Do, plan, check, act, plan, do, check, act.
Easy question.
Okay. How many have answered? Plan, do, check, act. Ooh, 18 people said plan, check, act, do. No. Great. Next question, please. Which one is not the part of the evaluation chart? If you remember, Prabhu showed us the chart. Communication, interest, clarity, or gestures. Which one is not the part of the evaluation chart? Communication, interest, clarity, and gesture. Oh, don't go to the next one, Aryan. So this was the question I created because this is the 3rd time Prabhu has showed us this chart. Communication wasn't part of that evaluation because you are communicating already. So it's whether the topic was interesting and the speaker took the interest, or was it clarity, how clear they were, and whether they used gestures. So that was a tricky one. Well done. Okay, next question, please. Brinda has a streak of 4 correct answers in a row. Well done. Next. Which one is not the part of the evaluation chart? Again, excellent, excel, emerging, exemplary. Okay. Excellent, excel, emerging, exemplary. You know how you do the rating is the rating bit. 4 people got correct. Well done. Yes, it's not the excellent. It's excellent is not part of that chart. Lovely. Thank you. Next question, please. I'm sure the other questions are going to be very easy. Okay. Who went to see Meenakshi temple? Raghav, Darsh, Aadarsh, Krishna Priya. Come on. Raghav, Darsh, Aadarsh, or Krishna Priya. Still got two more. Darsh. Well done. Somebody said Krishna Priya. Interesting. Okay, next. When is Darsh's sister's birthday? Oh, that's an easy one. 20th July, 29th July, 18th July, 19th July. Oh, come on. Everybody should get that one correct. That was tricky. Everything was in July. Yes, it is 19th of July. Thank you so much. 19 people got that correct. Brinda is leading the charge.
19th of July and 19 people got it correct.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? How many people were killed by population? 8 million, 9 million, 7 million. Yeah, pollution, yes. So this was the speech from, was it Madhav who said about the pollution? So it's 8 million, 9 million, 7 or 10 million. Yes, that's right. So always look for the statistics in the speeches. I might just pick up some questions from there. It is 9 million. And thank you. Congratulations to those 10 people who got it correct. Next question, please. Oh, Darsh is leading the chart now. Aadarsh learned Mridanga from which Prabhu? Putana Prabhu, Manorahan Prabhu, Mukund Prabhu, or Varnavati Prabhu. Oh, this is the easiest one. Come on. Arvind, I love your other choices. I just gave him the right answer and he's just picked up the rest of them.
Okay, guys, you can be sure that it's not blue because Mataji didn't know how to say it.
Yes, that's right. Yes. Mukunda Prabhu. Yes, that's correct. 28 people got that right. Somebody said Putana. Why? Okay, next. Dimanta is leading the charts now. Oh, what does music improve? Heart rate, mind control, calmness, or blood pressure? Okay, so you need to choose two answers in there. Yeah. Well done, Aryan. I just gave you the option. You actually created them into two. Well done, you. Okay, let's see who get them correct. Yes, it is heart rate and blood pressure. Good job. Okay, so
I guess many people selected all of them.
yeah, looks like it. Yeah, from the statistics. Anyway, interesting. Well done. Next question, please. Pranav is leading the charts now. Okay, question of what number did Bhavya choose? Oh, this is interesting. Even I don't know. I hope this is the correct one he chose. 12, 10, 15, or 7. I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Was it 10? I think it was 10, was it?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, was it 12? He chose
It
12.
was? Wait, I don't think so. It wasn't. He didn't choose any of these numbers.
Oh, Torish is very... Oh, it was 10, wasn't it? I thought it was 10. Oh, Aryan always does that with the numbers.
I switched two numbers around. It was 10 and 12. I swapped them around. Sorry.
Ah, okay. All right. No worries.
So I'm supposed to be winning. Yes.
Interesting. Anyway. Oh, so what happens there? So 5 people got correct, but it was incorrect answer, yeah?
That's so sad.
I know, isn't it? Pranav was leading the charts. Anyway, next question, please. I think that's the last question.
I guess I gotta say bye-bye. Wait, I'm still on top.
Okay. Is that the end, Aryan? Okay, next question. Yes.
Last one.
What was the picture that Shivansh was given? Bike, rainbow, puff of clouds, or car? Oh,
okay,
this
guys,
is
bike.
easy.
Bike also means cycle, so please don't be confused.
Yes, yeah. In England, we call it bike, but Aryan could have easily written bicycle. It's easy. This is so easy.
You guys should be knowing it by now. We also explained the answer.
Yeah. Well done. Good job. Thank you so much. So let's check the podium. Who got third place? Vaibhavi. Yay. Second place, Rishabh Day. First
I hope
place,
it's me.
Pranav.
Yay.
Oh, well done. Well done, everyone. Thank you. Okay, we've got Krish and Raghav.
How's it possible?
Fourth and fifth.
Rishabh Dev got 6 out of 12, but Vaibhavi got 8 out of 12.
It
Isn't
could
Yeah, but
Vaibhavi
then they went
Time
faster.
limit.
Why would we would have clicked slow?
Actually, I answered one question at 3,000 points, so it happened.
Ah, yeah, it's the timing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the timing and the points, how much is given in each question.
I went all the way to the 19th place
Mataji,
and
I
I came to
guess
first.
he got the points in the double question.
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, actually,
Yeah, Dash. Yeah.
Oh gosh, Pranav, you were in the 19th one.
Yeah,
19th.
I started off in 19th and I came to first.
Oh my god.
And despite even being one of the questions which I was right and it's the option was wrong, I still was in first place.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
I'm
because
happy.
that's because if your points are still more, then the person who got plus points,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
still
I
didn't meet
know.
your points, so they'll. Okay, fine.
Anyway, it was a fantastic session now of Kahoot. Unfortunately, Aryan got that one question incorrect. Well, actually, he had it. He just crossed it. See, it's everything is happening in real time. So just, just spare him for that. Okay, well done, everyone. Thank you so much. And is Aryan, is Varuna Prati Prabhu around, Govinda Prabhu around to say some final words? Yes, Shrikant Pillai has a suggestion. What suggestion have you got?
Yes, Mataji, next time when Aryan is making the quiz, can you please suggest him to use quizzes as the
Dude, the
people who
problem
are
is
using
quizzes takes
one
more time.
device?
Quizzes takes a lot of time. He can't do it in real time then.
Oh, quizzes. Yes, I'll try and explore this and see whether that's possible, because one of us has to be dedicated, because he is also improving on his listening skills, and while I'm making questions, and when I'm with you, then Prabhu is making questions, and we keep giving them to you, to Aryan. So I'll explore that and see whether that's doable. But for now, well done, everybody. I think Prabhu is here now, so he'll just final words from him.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Just join in here. Okay.
I hope you could all see me. It is really good. I was listening. I could not join. I was there on another device, but while Mataji and Satvik, they were leading. Thank you, Satvik. It was good to have it. Aryan's laptop. Hare Krishna. Good to hear you, Satvik. And good to see you. Hare Bol. So it was really good. We did speaking and then we did evaluation. We need to get better in evaluation. Of course, we need to get better in speaking. More evaluation we will do for ourselves and for others, the better we will get. We will keep increasing, keep practicing. There is no other shortcut. We just have to practice. Again, I can't re-emphasize much enough. Watch yourself. That's one of the best tips you could get in public speaking. Record yourself, which we are doing anyways. Watch yourself. When you will watch yourself, when you will watch somebody else, watch your own evaluation, right? And we will see how it goes. We are looking for more speakers for the next meeting. But next meeting, hopefully, I will introduce something new. And I've briefly discussed that with Satvik, but how about we keep that as a surprise? Next week, speaking done, evaluation, we are getting, and we will keep practicing it. But right at the end, we are going to have competition. We are going to have a competition of the best speaker in the group, best evaluator in the group, and best table topic, which is what we call impromptu, instantaneous, spontaneous speaking. So we are going to have these three. But there will be one more, and I'm going to reveal that next session. Okay? So Hare Krishna from my side. Have a great time and keep talking, keep listening yourself, keep evaluating, and keep improving. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Wonderful.
Krishna Prabhu.
Grace Varunpati, Govind Prabhu, and Haripriya Mataji, Satvik, and Aryan. It was really wonderful. And all speeches were great. And then, like, how the topics children were choosing and talking about that. So, then, like, it is great. And I loved each one hearing. And